Tarps Off Sports.
Welcome back, MMA fans. It's another edition of Tarps Off MMA. I'm your host, Chris Mancuso, joined by Jack Gotzel. Jack, we've had Bellators, we've had UFC. Well, now we're back. It's ONE Championship's biggest month in history with 4 weeks of massive blockbuster-style fights, man, kicking off April 7th, this Wednesday night on TNT. This is ONE Championship's TNT #1, and a massive flyweight battle takes place in the main event. And after winning the Flyweight World Grand Prix, 12-time UFC, he's incredible, man. Mighty Mouse. He's done it all. He's incredible, and I find that he gets no respect fighting in ONE. But here he is again with a tough one on his plate.
Yeah, I saw Tapology doesn't even have him ranked. He's still a top 5 flyweight in the world. His only loss recently was to Henry Cejudo, and that was via split decision, and he's beaten Henry Cejudo. There's no reason he should not be ranked inside the top 5, top 10. Never mind unranked. Mighty Mouse is still the GOAT. He's the greatest flyweight of all time. He'll be back in action. He won the Grand Prix. He didn't rip through the Grand Prix like many people thought he would, but now he faces his toughest test in Moraes, and Moraes is a submission specialist. I mean, Mighty Mouse is no joke with the submissions himself, but this kid can scramble. I don't see Mighty Mouse being able to submit him. I think this goes 5 rounds, but I think Mighty Mouse ends up coming out with the W.
Yeah, I like Mighty Mouse in the distance in this one too, Jack. This is a guy who, he's fighting a submission specialist, but he's never been stopped. He's only ever lost 3 fights, all by decision. This is a guy who does like to use submissions to his advantage. I'm not sure if he is going to be able to stop Adriano via submission. So I think, and I don't see him stopping him via KO or TKO. I'm with you. 5 rounds all the way. And there's another decorated legend on the card. 4-time UFC and Bellator world champion Eddie Alvarez is battling to prove he belongs in the promotion after a rough start to his ONE Championship career. But he's standing in the way of a very dangerous #2 lightweight contender. I know Alvarez looks great, Jack, maybe the best he's looked in years. This is a guy looking to be the first person to complete the hat trick of being the world champion at Bellator, UFC, and ONE. But certainly he's in for a real tough test tonight.
He's in for one of the toughest tests he's probably ever faced. I mean, this is a relatively unknown kid in Iuri Lapicus, but this kid is no joke, 100% finish rate. His only loss is to Christian Lee, who has absolutely dominated ONE from start to finish. That guy is a true champion. That's his only loss. I think that after suffering his first loss in his entire mixed martial arts career, he's going to learn a thing or two from that loss. And I don't think he should be the underdog in this one. He is the betting underdog against Eddie Alvarez, but I think this one only goes 1 round, and I think Iuri Lapicus gets the knockout in round 1 over Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah, Lapicus, man, good story on him too. He moved to Italy at the age of 15 from Moldova, which is crazy. And he started training judo when he was 9, but when he arrived over there, super, super talented guy, and one of these guys who just has a work rate that doesn't stop. It's going to be interesting to see how both of these fights go down. It's awesome that ONE is on TNT. It's good seeing some of these other promotions. You got Bellator on Showtime, ONE on TNT. People sleep on ONE, man. It's a pretty solid promotion.
Oh, it's ridiculously good, and they just keep pulling talent. I mean, we saw what Ben Askren did over there. Mighty Mouse got traded for Ben Askren. He's drawn a lot of eyes, and we see them coming on TNT now. And you're going to see a lot of these other fighters that haven't gotten the recognition because Mighty Mouse went over there, and they can show Iuri Lapicus on that card, and that kid is going to be a stud. Christian Lee is going to be a stud. I think they both end up meeting again to fight for the title after they have their 2 respected fights, and that one should be one of the best highly anticipated rematches of the year.
ONE on TNT. ONE goes down tomorrow, Wednesday, April 7th at 10 p.m. Be there or be square.